Hello, my name is Ron Carney. I'm a cloud security architect with Checkpoint Software. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to take advantage of cloud tags to subdivide account compliance scanning and reporting. Ideally, when cloud environments are deployed, they are organized around business units, purpose, and other structured frameworks. However, that doesn't always happen, which can lead to a single cloud account hosting multiple disparate systems. When this happens, maintaining different compliance standards within this environment can be challenging. One native tool that can help with this is tagging. With a proper tagging in place, we're going to show a few different ways to leverage it within the CloudGuard CNAPP platform to give insight into how well those disparate systems adhere to your selected compliance standards, making it easier to distribute remediation tasks to the responsible teams. As mentioned before, proper tagging schema is critical, even in well-organized cloud environments. In heterogeneous environments, it becomes even more important. With a basic tagging schema in place, combined with our own proprietary GSL language, governance specification language, we can target just the selected systems within an account. In our example, we'll be using the tag environment with 3 possible key values: production, staging, and development, as well as an application tag called My App. Here in the Checkpoint Infinity portal, in the CloudGuard CSPM portion, I am in the Rule Sets tab. For our example, we're going to use one of the many predefined compliance standards in the CloudGuard portal, CIS Foundations version 3 for AWS. Here, I've cloned the original rule set and trimmed it down to a small subset of rules for our demonstration. In our first custom rule set, I've kept the rules unchanged, but then I have cloned that rule set once for each environment tag, production, development, staging, as well as once for My App, and another one combining different tags. Let's look at how we've modified these rules to focus on a specific environment. First, let's look at the original rule set, unmodified. We're going to use the security group rule here as an example. First, I'll click in to edit the rule to look at the GSL. Here, we see the logic that defines the rule, looking for security groups with a scope of quad 0, excluding ports 22 and 3389, our remote administration ports. Now we can compare that to the modified rule for production environment. The same rule, click Edit in our production rule set, and you can see where I've added this tag, where tags contain environment and value production. This lets us focus only on those assets containing those tags. Here's the result for the scan for the original unmodified rule set, that our example. You see, this one ran 33 different tests, and 14 have passed. Scrolling down, we see our example rule has tested 9 entities, 9 of which were relevant, all of them, because we're not using any tags, and 4 were found to be non-compliant. Now, we can compare that to the production rule set. In the production rule set, you see we ran 11 tests versus the 33 for the entire environment. And of these, 6 have passed. Now, to scroll down to our example rule, I have to scroll down past the failures and see that these have all actually passed. 9 tested, 3 were relevant, and of those 3, they were all compliant. Another example using this is searching for the application tag. So tags, assets tagged with My App, very similar to the environment tag. However, now the key is application, and the value is your application name. And the results for that scan, you see, we ran 12 tests and 4 passed. And for our quad 0 security group rule, you see 9 were tested, 3 were relevant, and 2 were non-compliant, meaning 1 did pass. Now, you can even get more advanced as well by combining tags. So perhaps you wanted to scan only the assets in production for your My Application app. We can click Edit and look at the combination of tags. And here you see we have both the key environment and value production tags, as well as the application and My App tags. And when we run that assessment, we'll get back a very small subset of rules. Here you see it only ran 4 tests because it's such a small, accurate, precise test. Of those, 2 passed. 1 ACL was non-compliant, and we have an encryption error. So hopefully you can see the value of leveraging tagging to modify your custom rule sets and give you really precise, granular information on assets within those environments, even if they're heterogeneous and mixed up with a bunch of different purposes and use cases. You can still get the information you need.